Anyway, howdy everyone, happy Sunday. Still here working on Goon's House of Doom 2, slowly but surely. Tonight we're gonna work on getting a system in place to play FMV files, and I realized in this moment that I probably should have prepped a video file that we could easily play. Well, I guess I'll go find one, I don't know. But whatever, we gotta get some code in place before any of that can happen. Game flow? Okay, all of our cutscene stuff is in here. Maybe I want to rename this folder, but regardless, this is the right place for all this. And I'm gonna need a script. And we'll call this FMV Manager, maybe? I guess. I don't know what else to call it. Yeah. So this does raise some interesting questions, because I have like this cutscene, and I kind of want to try to borrow some logic from this, but at the same time, like if it's a cutscene, like an FMV cutscene, I just want that to be its own thing. Although we might also intercut an FMV cutscene in the middle of a cutscene, at which point... Oof. So one feature I have with my cutscenes, and I don't really have a great way to show this since it's in the demo rooms that are now defunct. I knew I should have put a cutscene together for the tech demo. Anyway, you can skip through the cutscene, which basically just makes it run through all of its instructions really quick. But, like, we probably don't want that. Yeah, so skipped gets set to true, I think... What? Who calls skip cutscene? Oh, the cutscene manager. Oh, right, the concept of a cutscene, that's like an individual cutscene. The cutscene manager is what orchestrates all of these. So the cutscene manager can also, like, if it has context of what video is playing, like, I want to be able to, like, let the player skip FMV cutscenes, but I think the thought would be, and I don't have a, like, well, I do have one example I could point to, but it's weirdly nuanced. I can't pull it up easily, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So, like, for example, in Resident Evil 2, the sewer area, when Ada's facing off against Annette, and it cuts to, like, an FMV cutscene halfway through that explains, like, how the G-Virus broke out or whatever. That's, like, a cutscene within a... That's an FMV cutscene within a normal cutscene, that's sort of what I'm talking about. You can skip that. I mean, you can't skip the in-game cutscenes in that game in general, but whatever, details. You can skip the FMV cutscenes in that game, but it skips, like, that part only, and then goes back, like, to the, you know, the fade-in afterwards to the in-game cutscene. So it's almost like I would want it to skip forward up until the point that it reaches the FMV cutscene, or if you're in the FMV cutscene currently, have some other, like, flag set in here, or some sort of, like, knowledge that it's like, okay, I'm at this part. Maybe that's a different type of instruction, because, like, cutscenes are effectively just a bunch of instructions. How are these serialized? I forget. I made a data object for this. Which extends from node because Lamau. Okay. Cutscene instruction end type. So I think this is either, like... Oh, okay. Interesting. This is, not entirely how I recall setting this up, but... Alright, and then you also have a parameter for the timer. Move to position... Yeah, so these are all, like, optional things. Right, that's how I did it. Okay. And then it just kind of grabs these fields contextually. And this can be null as well, I think, right? I'm thinking this could almost just be its own instruction. And then that way we can manage it better in the cutscene manager. We just have like a thing. Yeah, I like this a lot, actually. This is a very easy way to do this. Now, we don't know the details of how we actually are going to display this movie file. That's what's next, but let's get this in place for now. You know what? How do I use this? I want to double check like how I'm using these other things. Damn it. This does work. Like there we go. Like how does it do this? Yeah, so basically what it tries to do is it tries to parse as many things as possible. That's sort of what I was afraid of here. Yeah, okay. Ah, there we go. Yeah, so this end type is really only here for this Okay, well I've got a new idea then. I don't know where this lives, but let's make something next to this. Okay, good. Public enum cutscene construction type, I guess? Now I'm going with this weird hybrid mode, but it is... I think this makes the most sense. So we'll introduce this like type chart. And we could break this down further into like, oh, I'm telling an actor to move to a spot or whatever, but I don't think I need it to be that like minute. So if I go back to cutscene instruction, if I have another parameter here, instruction type, and then we will set this to a default of in-game instruction. Cool. So rather than like you know, I almost feel like I could do that with these as well, but like, I feel like I just give it like the video file and then that's good enough. Hold on. Goodo. Video file as parameter on script. Playing videos. That's actually probably the documentation I need. Thank you. Okay. The only supported format in Core is OGG Theora. I don't know enough about that format. Not to be confused with OGG Vorbis Audio. Okay, I think that's what I was thinking of when I thought of OGG. Oh. Well, this is, highly problematic. I mean, I guess I can just make things in the right format. This is not a must-have feature either, so if it's just like, oh yeah, Godot just doesn't do video files. I don't know, maybe this is fine. This might actually be fine. Okay, I might have done things in slightly wrong order here. So before I know what to put for that, I want to check. We're gonna make. Alright, we got one of these. Cool. And the stream. Oh. Interesting. File. Dang. Okay, so we could, in theory, use this, though. What type is this? Video stream. Okay. An audio track. Embedded audio track. Oh, which track of the video? Okay, cool. That's A-okay. Volume, autoplay, pause, expand, loop. Bus. Oh, cool. I think we actually might keep that on the master track. I don't know. Maybe there's like a cutscene. This is where we could have a cutscene slider in the menu, and then that could be its own thing this way. But like, without a specific thing, I guess voice maybe, but that doesn't like. Let's just use the master audio because that also scales down with the master slider. So like, it's not even like a weird thing here. Okay. So I need to get this. Oh my gosh. I'll leave a note here. Oh, no. Isn't there, how do I leave it, like, am I using this elsewhere? Hold on. Okay. You know what? Yeah, that's fine, Cool. And then we can just pass that stream in, because it'll already be, like, parameterized in here. Let's try to get a video playing in here. So I'm assuming this goes under, like, under here. Oh, you know what else I forgot to open was, GitHub desktop. Cool. I'm in the wrong repo. I'm like, wait, what? What the hell is bucket generator? Oh no, the player scene has been changed. Okay, it looks like I removed a variable. A variable called Death Blender. Which is weird because I thought that I'm still using that, but maybe I forgot. Weird. Whatever. How do I... Oh, there we go. I'm like, how do I get out of this? That's my main question. Okay. Easiest way to do this, let's just go to title screen. We'll put something on the title screen and try to play a video that way. I do need a video. Chat, pardon me as I scramble to find a video. Surely I've got some kind of video file on my hard drive, right? I mean, we can always just grab something temporarily from the internet, put it in there, and then, like, once it works, remove it so we don't check it in or whatever. Oh, wow. I need to clean up my frickin' hard drives, chat. Why is there so much stuff on this one? That's where I keep my, like, important, like, receipts, like my tax returns and everything, too. I should probably put that on more than one thing. Maybe even have it in physical form. Oh, shoot, that reminds me, I gotta put my ink away now that I'm done with my taxes. Dang it. Well, to be fair, I didn't have to print anything this year. Well, I did have to print something, but that was for my business taxes, not my personal taxes. I still can't believe I stuffed all those forms into one envelope. It's kind of nuts. I can't imagine how anyone could file for a partnership that has more than 5 people in it. Like, I barely was able to stuff all of the fucking Schedule Ks in there. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. No one cares about my taxes. Or maybe, if you do care about my taxes, I probably don't want you to know anything more about them. What are we doing? I'm looking for video files randomly somewhere on my hard drive. Don't I even have, like, stream backups? I mean, I don't want to play... I want to load, like, an hour-long video, because that's gonna be incredibly inefficient, and also mess with the project file size, too. Any day you want to wake up, Mr. External Hard Drive, that hopefully has some backup videos or something? Because surely there's, like, some test footage or something that I have recorded that I can just put on there, and hopefully isn't horribly embarrassing. That's why I should have looked this up beforehand, but here we are. Backup. Streams, oh shit. Oh my god, here we go. Well, this is still like 1.5 gigs. It's crazy. Got a bunch of random videos. Like, now I'm starting to see why I why I have all this lack of hard drive space. Well, this might be 1.5 gigs. It might also be in the wrong format. Wait, hold on. Dang it. I can't, like, edit this down because it's... Alright, you know what? We're gonna, like, download a YouTube video, I think. I'll pick a random video. I can't pick any of mine because they're all incredibly long. Okay, well, you know. I just prefer to not pick one of these incredibly devices. My god. I know what to do. I know what to do. This is the perfect video, chat. Oh, come on. Dude, fuck this. Fuck all these other stupid TEDx talks. This is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for this fucking video.
Today, I'm gonna teach you how to face your fears.
Let's steal this video right quick. I don't know. I don't know why this is what popped into my head, but here we go. The absolute classic. Classic video. Then I'm gonna need to convert it into a different format. Also, I don't know what's safe among these download YouTube video websites. Alright, this one looks like it worked. Oh wait, no, hold on, it's giving me the business. No, we're still good. Alright, give me the 360p, give me the shitty whatever version. No, it opened AliExpress, get out of here. Oh man. It's a website with like 80 download buttons on it. I'm scared, chat. I really wish I had prepped for this beforehand. Okay, here we go, here we go. Save video as... How to face your fears. Again, I'm not saving it because obviously I don't have the rights to this video, but it's a video I could find, you know?
Today,
Okay, there we go. can we play this? And then also, can I set up a cutscene that plays this? And also, on top of all that, can I set up a cutscene that plays this? And also, I can have other things happening in the cutscene before it. Shit. Alright. Baby steps. First things first. Video stream. Video stream player. Let's run it. You, sir, should have the full screen. Anchors. Full rect. And I think you need to be on top. Or do I have it backwards? Well, whatever. We'll see what happens. Do I need these in a specific folder? No, I think as long as it's yeah, it's not like Unity where you need to have it under the resources folder if it's something you're loading real time. It's something than that. I don't think that would apply anyway in Unity because we are going to actually be giving the stream to the object as a parameter rather than being like just a string that you say this is the file I wanted to show or whatever. Close these textures. Don't forget to delete this afterwards, Goon. Definitely don't check it into source control, you son of a bitch. Oh wait, this isn't the format, is it? I don't even think it, like... What just happened? Did it reject that? Didn't give me an error. Interesting. Okay. I'm gonna go to this folder on my hard drive and see if there's anything. Not res, but god damn it, man. Give me the actual. Yeah, thank you. Stupid relative file paths. It's in there. Okay, this is annoying. It's totally in there. It's just not showing it to me. I guess I'll just reopen Godot. I don't know. I don't know why it's doing that. Funny thing is, it didn't like dupe itself. Like it knows like, oh, it's in here. Okay, I won't prompt you to overwrite it, but we'll gracefully handle this somehow. That's always comforting when a random shell window opens up and closes in a millisecond. Does it just not show that format because Godot just doesn't work in that format? Is that what's happening? Convert video to OGV. Boom. Another definitely legit web. Hey, this didn't open any weird ads on me, so at least there's that. It's yelling at me to rate it as an app, but whatever. It's fine. It's acceptable. Alright. Now then. Aha! Also, let me delete the other file, because apparently it just doesn't even show it to you. That does answer. I was going to try to see if I could just do it with like a normal video format, and if that would work, and we have our answer now. No, it does not. Oh, is this just a stream in and of itself, maybe? Hold up. How do I, like, change import settings on this guy? I can put a script on him. Do I not get to, like... is there not metadata that I need to manage for this thing? Does not seem right. I mean, I guess I'm thinking more in terms of, like, an audio thing. Well, actually, we could test because there's audio in here, too. Yeah, what about you? Yeah, see, this has, like, properties and stuff. Does video just not have that? What? Yeah, okay. Whatever, man. That's fine, I guess. Okay, well, we'll try to play that, and we'll set it to autoplay, so it should just start playing. I'm guessing we're probably not gonna get an image, and we're gonna get... Oh, autoplay. Alright. If this works, then we're in good shape, actually. It shouldn't take us too much longer to get everything else working. If it doesn't, well, you know, win some, lose some. I'm expecting it to not work, to be fair, so it's... It works!
Today, I'm gonna teach you
It works,
how to
chat! Look at that!
face
Look at that video!
First
I got it right there!
your fears is
Sorry. You're gonna hear that a lot tonight, because I got... now. So that works. Now we gotta get that... There's a couple things wrong with it. We gotta stretch it. That's just probably not gonna be an option, is it? Balls. Expand! No, that's it. It's definitely expand. Alright, please. Please. If this works, we're in such good shape, chat. You have no idea. It is annoying that I have to put this in a weird format, but we could... I mean, I already found a website where I can convert video files. Yes!
today. I'm gonna
Alright, cool. It covers everything. I put that in the wrong spot, but that's okay. Oh, this works in different resolutions too, I bet. Hold on. I should put this on loop so I can change the video settings in real time and watch it stretch.
today.
Alright. I don't know why that filled me with such, like, impish joy. Let out my evil sidekick giggle at that. I guess it's on brand, to be fair. We are Mr. Goon and Watch.
Face your fears. Now the first step.
Boom.
Fears is
Boom. Look at that. Boom. Look at that. It scales with it. Super tiny mode. Doesn't matter. It'll go to whatever size needed. Shit, I forget what this is on. Oh yeah, I cancel.
today, I'm gonna teach you how
That's... oh, dude, I forgot I made the cancel button work correctly. That's awesome. Alright, bing bang boom. That's shrimple enough. Yeah, so we'll just need to set those settings on the video player. That'll be under the player, the game player, the person playing the game. There he is. One of these. We could throw this in cutscene UI. I think cutscene... Oh, this is not even a... Yeah, this is actually just here with the top bar, bottom bar stuff. So I think what we actually want is to have this above everything then. Let's... Control node. FMV. Cutscene. UI. Well, don't hide it, because I gotta tune everything in here. Put the video stream player in there, and then layout-wise, full rect. Same for you, bud, full rect. It's a lovely song. Oh, it's from Adventure Island 2. I've not played that game in a long time. I loved that game as a kid. I don't know why. The SNES one specifically. I honestly could give a damn about, like, pretty much any of the other ones. It's sort of like a Metroid. If you're familiar with Adventure Island, but not that one, it's not really like the other ones. Oh, actually, I want this below everything. Hold on. Yeah, this should be on top of everything. Because the cutscene should be front and center. And then I guess we could put the FMV manager on here, the script that I made that I've added nothing to yet. This could be where it manages it. Seems fine to me. What? Well, actually, it's probably better if I have it here, because then this is the video stream play. You know what? Alright, yeah, I'll take that. Don't autoplay, but do expand by default. We can toy with that if we need to. Like I said, if we want to change this to a different bus, it's as simple as changing this dropdown. As for now, it probably makes the most sense to have this on the master track than anything else, but, yeah. Okay, so then this script is going to manage all of the, like, load in the appropriate, scene, grab the file from whatever cutscene you're loading in, load it into this player, do everything else that it needs to do, I don't know. Okay. So we're gonna make... So the skip logic I still need to do, that'll be next, but we're gonna make a cutscene in the game, in our demo game, where we just play that video and nothing else. And then I'm gonna expand it from there, where we do a bunch of other stuff in between. Because right now, my skip logic should actually still work with this considered, although I guess the video will probably keep playing. Yeah, I guess that wouldn't quite work. Alright, well, whatever. Like I said, I need to overhaul that anyway for this, so... Let's get to it, shall we? Yeah. So, FMV cutscene UI. Maybe I'll have, like, a parameter for the... I guess it's the parent object. I don't... No, you know what? No, I want an explicit reference to it, because, like, if I ever, like, change this hierarchy, I don't want it to suddenly break. It also might not run this logic if this is hidden. That's why I wanted it at the top level, but, like, I don't know. Yeah, you know what, it is better that way, fuck this. And then I'll just have a parameter for the video stream player below it, it's no biggie. Speaking of, let's start coding this, shall we? We do need that to be a control because we need to be able to use show and hide. But we also need a reference to video stream player. There we go. And export that bad boy. And I'm gonna need a reference to this absolute path, I'm sure. Dude, oh my god. I need to fucking, like, block... What is this? T-Public. They are spamming my inbox with... They have sent, like, times running out emails, like, 6 times today. Fuck you, T-Public. I like the shirts I got from that purchase. I kind of wish I hadn't bought them right now, to be honest. It's incredibly fucking annoying. Oh, I could do this too, can't I? No, I don't need this. Nope, I certainly do. Oh yeah, because that's just filling, like, this doesn't have a size, it just fills whatever space you give it. Okay. Ooh. Now, I wish I could set it, because, like, expand is one thing, but I also wanted to keep the aspect ratio. That's where this is confusing. I feel like this should have even more, like, configuration options than, like, audio buses do, but I guess that's just not how it's done, or whatever. Again, I don't even know if our game's gonna have FMVs in it, but if it does, we'll be ready. I know it's a little bit of gold plating, I guess, but, well, yeah, I mean, just... Well, no, there's no override here. I need a way to, like, call back to the cutscene manager after this, like, after a video finishes. That's kind of annoying. Because I need to bind that, like, I'm assuming that's a signal somewhere in here, right? Like, there's no way. Yeah, video finished, cool. We need a signal for that. We absolutely need a signal for that. We could like actually test this. This also might be different across like the upgrades that we've done since we first started this game. I feel like we did test this and it didn't work, but the signal hooks, if I can make those private or not, I think you can't. And it does make sense that you can't, because it's like, well, something else is calling this. It needs to be able to see it visibility-wise. Like, yes, it's this game object that's calling itself when it's done with whatever, but like, nah. On video finished. You'll need to worry about the logic of like skipping far enough to get to the FMV, but not too far if you skip during the FMV. But we'll get to that. That's gonna be in the cutscene manager mostly. I also do need to worry about the hook to get the data back in general, or get the like communication between those two things as like a video ends. I'll make this public, because we'll want to call this in other scenarios as well. If FMV player is not null, and FMV player is playing. Oh, I was like, what is it mad at? Wait, what is it mad at? Oh, I'm not calling the method. Stop the player. We will also be needing a public void play video, and this is going to be, oh god, video stream video. Video is null, just return. FMV player dot stream equals video, FMV player dot position. Oh, that's not what I meant. Starts from the beginning. Okay, good. This pause will not unpause. Gotcha. Speaking of, that makes a very good point. So perhaps like play video definitely needs to be public, because that's like the cutscene manager is going to call that. That's what's going to invoke. Playing or pausing and resuming. I feel like we should override the usual controls, and I think we already are. I think like if you press start when you're in a cutscene. Oh man, okay, I gotta go back to the cutscene manager because I don't remember how this works. Let's see. Okay. My hotkeys are not working, but there is the cutscene manager, luckily. We'll just move them up here. We're working on them anyway. I want to know where the key press... There it is. Okay. I'm like, where is this? Oh, okay, so the start button actually is the skip cutscene button. I guess I won't worry about that for now. But yeah. Make that a question mark and then an exclamation point. Should we implement pause and unpause? I don't fucking know. But yeah, okay. So set the stream to the video and play it. So that seems good. We could give it a callback. I don't know how Godot will feel about this, and in general, I don't love the way this code looks, but, Hey. So when we first call it, we can give it like a parameter to like call back. Wasn't even sure that that was a valid thing. So callback on video end does not equal null. Or no, if it equals null, then I guess. So we just call it, so long as it's not null. Then we blank out the stream, blank out the callback, and it'll just get set next time we do it. I think that's more or less all we need. We just need to then call this also. And I think I can actually, hold up. So we just have this, right? Like, all we gotta do is just add a condition, like, in here. What are the, We've got our current cutscene. Has cutscene ended? Oh, there's some logic in the cutscene itself to know. Aw, man. Well, that's annoying. Okay, so when we call end cutscene, no, skip cutscene. Oh my god. Cutscene's not null, call skip cutscene, and then force cutscene end. Alright. Damn, I don't know if I want false or true here. Okay, so now we've got a for loop that we're gonna have to put a break statement in. This is getting messy. Let's get the other stuff working first, and then we'll worry about making the skip logic work correctly. It's not going to be super simple to put into place, but we can do it, that's for sure. I mean, I think true here is like... Well, no, because that's... We're we're uncertain at that point, really, honestly. Ugh. I'm kind of locked in on this, so I'm gonna finish this actually. If current instruction dot type is an FMV cutscene, crud. There we go. Okay, that'll handle, like... Basically, this will skip to the next FMV cutscene. I need to double check this really quick. If current instruction index is greater than or equal to 0, what is this doing? Oh, it checks the current one first. So, like, if the player was in an animation, it'll, like, undo the animation. This is Metroid-sounding music. Axley. Looks like a random shmup. Okay, so what I did is correct. Like, -1, because, like, oh, wait, this is an FMV cutscene. Back it up 1, and then just proceed to the next step as normal. Yep. So next instruction will be this. Okay, so I think we want to branch this out a little bit. Handle in-game cutscene instruction. Handle FMV cutscene instruction. Cool. Okay, so just take literally all of this. And then we'll pass that in, I guess. We'll do the same in the other scenario as well. And we'll do this. If next instruction dot type. I guess we could do like a switch statement with this. I don't really know if this adds much of anything, really, but you know. There we go. I'm not going to handle the default. And the default is actually in-game instruction because that's just value 0 on my enum, but you know. Okay, here's where the object I added needs a registry in that one thing. That lovely, gigantic, hard-coded string list that I have in my game constants file. Where's that? Node paths, baby. Boom. I guess I can put that under cutscene manager. Alright, cutscene manager. So this still needs a lot of work, but we'll come back to that. But what I need instead is... Is that all in cutscene that I just did? Not in, Hey, Sharp, thank you for the raid. Oh man, I got a lot of work to do, huh? Anyway, appreciate it. Welcome on in, y'all. Sorry, I don't know why it said 1. And I really should go update. Like, I know I'm constantly saying this, but like... Hope you had a good stream. Welcome on in, y'all. I do need to change my, like, raid threshold to just always play, because it's not like we get, like, random raids from, like, whatever. Like, the minimum's 3, because I thought, like, oh, if anyone tries to, like, hate raid, I don't want that to, like, show up on screen if they have, like, a fucked up username or whatever. Which, to be fair, I mean, I have people's usernames when they follow on screen, which has happened in the past. An individual who got clapped before I could even report them. Okay, we got our route here. Anyway, point is, I could easily adjust the alert. The downside of that is, if I go in to adjust any of my alerts, I'm gonna feel guilty that, like, I'm still using Streamlabs. So I'm gonna, like, be like, ah, shoot, I should upgrade, and I don't have time for that shit. Anyway, thank you for the raid, though. I appreciate it. How'd your stream go? Alright, so we gotta find... not find parent, find child. What is this? Git node. That's what I'm looking for. Git node of type FMV manager, and the path will be game constants.fmv player dot from scene... God damn it. Node paths dot from scene root. There we go, I got there eventually. Alright. That'll be that. And then we just tell it to play video and give it the, wait, what? I tried to add the word clip on the end of that, but that's not the method name. Anyway, oh god, what do we do? I guess we just give it next instruction, right? Does that work? There's like no way this works. I mean, it does though. It's the magic of actions, which is why I hate how like convoluted actions make your application look. It's a bad design pattern. I don't care if you're making a game or doing whatever. You probably shouldn't code this way. I'll refine this in a second. Let's get it working, and then we can worry about making it right. Okay. Bada bing, bada boom. Do a little data sanitization first. No, not return. So we, in this scenario, this is fucking weird recursive bullshit, but like, we just call next instruction in this case, I think, and then just return. So it'll print an error out, and then it'll just like skip over the bad record, and then just keep going in the cutscene, basically. Cool. Alright. So that's all Gucci. This should call this back. I feel like this is a terrible way to lay things out. In fact, I think that, like, well, no, because this isn't the actual cutscene, though. A cutscene is like... Well, you'd have that in, like, a room, for example, whereas the cutscene manager is something under the player that's, like, persistent. I mean, I guess it's not persistent because the player... Weirdly enough, the player is not persistent in my game. It's... You recreate an entire player every room you enter, basically. Which is incredibly helpful for debugging. I will say that. That is one huge boon we have over the first Goon's House of Doom. Oh, and then we have to wire this up as well. I almost forgot about this. Ah! Item box. Go away. You. What? No, disconnect that. What are you doing? Oh, does this have a parameter? No. I probably need to compile. That's what's happening. Yeah, I mean, like, there's just on video finish. Oh, you know what? I'm not using the normal syntax, I guess, but that does not matter. This doesn't, like... It doesn't make a signal unable to be wired up or anything. And I'm kind of tired of all this JRPG music right now, I'll be honest. Oh, I didn't hit the right button. No, I did. I probably just needed to compile. Yeah, on video finished. Call that when the video finishes. Not the most creative naming I know, but it gets the job done. And then the reason why I have a separate method here is because we also want to call this when we're like skipping a video. I don't know when you'd ever want to like have any logic happen in the natural like end of video compared to the other one, but still, whatever. Actually, you know what? More so, we'd want something in the other direction. So let's do this. Cool. So yeah, we'll want to call... Oh, and then now we can make finish video private. I don't like that this is like sandwiched between the two things that would call it, but I also usually keep my like callback methods at the bottom, and I also like to keep my like public methods below my or above my private method. Yeah, there we go. Okay. I mean, we could also have it so that, like, the cutscene manager can process a pause as well. Well, anyway. Well, we've got our other feature half implemented as well, because we've got, if you press skip, it will now skip up until an FMV cutscene, and then it will let that play out, but it won't skip the FMV cutscene properly. If you press skip during the FMV cutscene, it will just skip forward to the end in a very silly fashion. Well, as far as normal flow of the cutscene should go, this might actually work. Let's set up a test cutscene to see what happens. We'll do it in like the main room of the park. Just put a cutscene in here. I gotta remember how the hell to set these up, but I tried to idiot-proof this for my own sake, so let's hope we did well. Node 3D. Give me one of them, please. I'll just put it at the bottom. Test cutscene. FMV. Pardon me. And then we just need to give this the cutscene script. And I think that's all that's needed. Instructions, just give it one instruction. Cutscene ID number 1. What do you mean assign? Oh, right, okay, yeah. Play video. Oh, hell. Cutscene instruction. That's right, because I couldn't find a way to serialize, like, an array of sub-objects. Maybe that's supported now. Maybe it just wasn't working because of C# earlier. I'm not really sure. Either way, give me the FMV cutscene. I mean, that doesn't really matter. Well, it does matter. I could make like a third option here, but I need to make that not matter when setting the FMV to like FMV should be enough to make that work. Alright, put the video file in there. In theory, this should just work, but I also don't really remember how cutscenes work in my game, so we'll have to see. Oh no, I need to... yeah. There we go. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Mild issue that I already see before anything happens. Hold on. Let's fix this really quick. There we go. Oh, shoot. There we go. I'm like, okay, we need to manage whether or not the UI for all this is visible or not. Toggle it back and forth as needed. Let's see what happens. The cutscene did not trigger. I don't say anything about the cutscene. Is there like a general cutscene thing I can set? Okay, let's go back to the cutscene, the example cutscene that we had. Scenes, debug, test cutscene. There we go. What in the heck is this room set up like? Okay, so we got cutscene. Simple enough. Just got a simple array of 3 of these things. Instruction 1. Ah, there we go. Okay, so I don't know what the hell cutscene trigger is. I think it just, yeah, it just plays it when ready. That should be called something different. Oh no, it shouldn't be called something different. I want that to be one script and then you set how it triggers. Okay. Right now the only option is automatic. You know what, this is more just like me tying a finger, or tying a finger on my string, tying a string on my finger. Let's make another enum. Yay! Yippee! Public enum. Cutscene trigger type. Automatic. You know, I was a weird stickler about having 0 be like an invalid value or something, so it's visible when like you don't set it, but I don't know. Maybe it's the beer talking. I think it's fine the way it is. And then when I go to cutscene trigger, which is right here, nice. Export, private. Oh, I had to be, yeah, there we go. I'm like, what is it complaining about? Automatic's a bad word. A bad word. I could use a better term here. Unseen loaded. To do, eventually there will be more cutscene trigger types. Use this to determine which one to use. Or how the cutscene goes up. Chat, I'm a little bit obsessed with Conscript. I did not expect me to be that, like, crazy about that game. Be honest. I'm like, I don't usually go for war stuff, because... Oh, say me. But, the game's phenomenal. It's also really depressing. I'm not gonna torture you guys with me playing it anymore, but... I don't know, I think chat was generally vibing with it, but all the same. Wow, I can type. There we go. Yeah, it's out of date, who cares? Alright, now our cutscene should trigger. Totally gonna actually run exactly fine with no problems.
Today, I'm gonna teach you how to face your fears. Now, the first
It works! It works, chat! Hey, it even got out of it correctly, yes! Success! Alright, we're gonna have the player walk forward like 3 feet, and then that cutscene will play, and then they'll walk like backwards 3 feet, or I don't know, it doesn't matter. We're gonna put some more instructions in here. Actually, no. No. I want to test with the FMV being... Well, I guess we already see the funkiness of an FMV being the start of a cutscene. You get that weird, like, vignette thing. I almost think that, like, maybe in the cutscene or in the cutscene, we should have, like, a toggle that says... Wait. Oh, I'm in the wrong thing. I'm like, what am I looking at? There we go. Should have, like, a setting in here that's, like, start immediately or something. Because I did that intentionally to have it, like, have the bars come down, but, like, I feel like we should have a way to get around that. Because, like, you might want to just play a video and not have to wait for, like, the vignette to appear. Alright, I'm gonna call that a success, though, chat. I'm gonna go pee. I'll be back in a second. Enjoy this, what is this game even called? No. Alcahest? I'm not even sure if that's right. Anyway, I'll be right back. There we go. Got some residual water from washing my hands on the old chair here. Yeah, okay, we'll add other instructions. Oh, no, first I want to make it so I can skip the cutscene properly. So what we want to do with that... That's going to be in the cutscene itself, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Okay, so... Right. So handle FMV cutscene instruction. That's all good. I guess we also want to set this to 0 in that scenario, but I don't think that really matters. Yeah, so this is checking for, like, the timer to be up. Oh, that's a weird, like, hack, almost, that, like, if it's set to 0, it just never does this, so it's never gonna, like, accidentally call the next... Yeah, I guess I'm okay with that. Let's do that. Hold on. Like I said, we can pause and resume the video as well, like, actually let the player pause the cutscene. I think that would be nice to add in. Like, we just gotta switch which character we're processing, or input button we're processing, because right now it's set to the pause button, which is what you would probably use to pause the cutscene. We can get fancy with it and have, like, another... Maybe you can pause at any point in the cutscene and then just choose skip from there, rather than... whatever, I guess. I'm kind of shocked that this works so well. Like, I guess it's not really the same type of thing that we were trying to do last week, where I was just trying to get an image on the screen, but I'm pleasantly surprised with how easily we got this working. And we're not done yet. We got a lot of work to put in here, but the base feature is working, and I'm incredibly happy about that right now. Right, so we do that or that, that's fine. And this is just handling, like, okay, well, are we past the end of the instructions? If so, exit out. This is cleaning up any, for shame, chat. For shame. How did y'all not catch that little typo? Yeah, honestly, because we have that, like, cheat there, I'm just gonna, like, hard code the time remaining to 0, and then it's never gonna call the timer code, even if you, like, had it set to the timer thing. You know what, actually? I got a better idea than all of that. Yo, what's up, Yoshi? How's it going? Alright, in our cutscene instruction, let's do it this way. Let's make a new end type, and when video ends, and we will just hard code it in the cutscene logic that, like, if this is an FMV video that we're playing, just set the fucking type to that, then it can't be misinterpreted, no matter what the player sets, or the level designer. How are you doing? Oops. This is, yeah, insanely the wrong place to put this code. Cool. Now, okay, here's another question I have. No, this is the only git node fuckery I have in here. Dang it. I'm trying to think of ways where I don't need to do this. At some point, I'm gonna go, like, through my code and just refactor it and be like, okay, I call git node in way too many goddamn places. How can I do that less? I still don't know for certain if it's similar to Unity in that it's a very inefficient way to reference stuff. I think, actually, this might be more efficient, because this is, like, saying, hey, here's the exact route to the node. It's not the same as find object in scene, so maybe I'm over-optimizing over nothing here, and maybe get node is totally fine. It's definitely, like, messy from, like, best code practices, because you can't tell as easily, like, what is dependent on what, when you have this peppered all over your code base everywhere, but, I mean, fuck, I don't know. I try to use it as a last resort. Trust me, there could be a lot more get nodes in my code right now. Okay, yeah, so we got cutscene triggers are fine as is. I need to enhance the skip logic. So, where is that? It's in cutscene no, it's not in cutscene. That's where things are messy. So it's in cutscene manager. That's what's reading the input. And then it calls the cutscene, this is why I added a return type to this skip cutscene call, because then we can tell it, like, okay, we actually skipped it versus we didn't actually skip it. Like, don't tear everything down, you know? Though, to be fair, I'm not exactly sure what else, like, cutscene manager just calls this and it, like, is done at that point, I think. Oh, no, it does this also. So, even more annoying, we need an edge case to deal with here. So, we call skip cutscene, then cutscene can manage its own stuff in here. That part's fine. But we also need to handle, well, I guess it's still in here. So yeah, so I started this logic already. If the next instruction is... Wait. Oh, right, okay. This is wrong already, actually. So I think it's as simple as this, right? If currently watching FMV, oops. Next instruction, return false. Well, no. It's not as simple as that, because if the FMV is the last instruction in the cutscene, then we should... So, not return false, but rather... Well, what does this do when it's at the last one? Maybe that just, like, ends it naturally and we can just, like, lay back on that? That might actually be right. Hold on. So, it'll increment by 1, and then if that's the last one, then it just kind of tears itself down. So, okay. Yeah, that might actually just be fine. No, we don't need to do, like, it'll be weird because you'll still see the vignette go away slowly instead of instantaneously, but we already have a weird problem with that, I think. Where if the FMV is on either the beginning or the end of the cutscene, it just has this weird, like, second where it's like, oh, hold on, here's a vignette on the gameplay. It's going away now. I think that's a, like, acceptable trade-off. Let's do it this way. I need more stuff in here, though, also. Private bool. Currently watching FMV. Return. Wait, no, hold on. If instructions it's greater than, or wait, current instruction index is less than, yeah, strictly less than. No, wait. It's greater than or equal to. Boom. don't know why instructions would be null, but whatever. Instructions at current index. Dot type is FMV cutscene. Boom. That's as shrimple as that. I guess we could just reuse this elsewhere. Hold on a second. Well, that's really the only other place we would do it, isn't it? Oh no, we can do it here. Oh, but this is wrong logic anyway. Yeah, get rid of this. This sucks. Okay. So if the current instruction we're on is an FMV, just go to the next thing. If it's the end, then it'll just naturally end this way. Until the skip instruction that, like, no, we didn't skip it because we were watching an FMV. Now what we need to do, we need something like what I had down there, but mildly different. Where do I put this? I think it still goes here, we just need to change it slightly. So... Oh, this is interesting. Yeah, so I think what we need to do instead is, if you're currently... So we're going to need a break here. I already knew this. So if whatever the current instruction is, if that's an FMV... Break will take us out here, I think. Yeah. Good. Or, oh, maybe not even a break, because we don't want a break. We want to return whether or not we skip the cutscene or not. Yeah, okay. But we do... Oh my god. I guess we just do this. We just ignore all this other logic that we're normally calling in here. It's a little messed up, but that's okay. So this will start playing the video and allow the... Yeah. Cool, okay. Yeah, so if we hit an FMV, then stop skipping through stuff, stop on the FMV, let the FMV play, and then if you skip during an FMV, it'll go to the next instruction immediately. Yeah, this should work, okay. And if it's two FMVs back to back, that's actually the functionality I want, it'll just go to the next one. Cool. Not quite done here. We need to tear down the existing FMV as well. Specifically in this scenario. That means, you guessed it, chat, we gotta do this again. No. I really didn't need that extra layer of from scene root, but now if I change it, I have to go update so many areas in my code. bplayer.skip video. And we don't even need to call next instruction at that point, because that will call next instruction for us to notify that, like, hey, it's back now. That's funky, but I like it. Alright. Let's roll, chat. In theory, this should work. My cutscene is still just a single FMV. I want to test every use case, so that's a single FMV, that's, Do I need to put any parameters in? No, oh, that was just logic, okay. We're Gucci. And skip. Boom. I skipped a little too early there, hold on. That will definitely remember that I watched it already. Damn it. Damn me and my fucking bulletproof code. Alright, I'm gonna stop stroking myself.
Today, I'm gonna teach you how to face your fears.
Boom. Skipped. Skipped how to face your fears, guy. Get wrecked. Alright, so now, let's do this. Let's do this crazy style. Okay. Now I want a cutscene that starts with an FMV, skipping into a normal instruction. You know what, we're gonna just have like a bunch, I'm just gonna make like a ridiculous number of these, hold on. Duplicate. 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 I don't know why I made these like this, chat. Anywho. In-game instruction. And when movement ends. Target actor is the player. And move to position... I don't know, where the heck do you go? What is your position? Steal that real quick. I did full screen it. What the hell? Oh my god. Screenshot, what are you doing? Oh my god. Get out of here. Best viewers. The best viewers over there, chat. Go to that shady website, put your credit card in even. Why not? Anyway. So this goes... No, that goes up as you go up. That is slightly in the ground, isn't it? Dang it. Alright, where's the player at? What's your transformation? Or transform? I don't want to tell him to walk there, because, like, if he walks there, that might trigger the, like, next area thing. Which also is the thing I'm gonna need to deal with. I guess I can do that. There is, like, a are you in a cutscene check, basically. Just gotta watch out for that. Anyway, shoot. Copy that value. I hope that copies the position. Paste value. I don't even know if that's correct or not. 9.8. Yeah, no, that is, okay. I don't know why I'm doing this, chat. This is gonna take so long, it's such a big room. Move to position, give the player as a parameter once again. And then the last one should be... Oh, no, no, almost got me. Okay, so I'm gonna let this play out on its own first. Ooh, actually, no, hold on. We do this twice, actually. End it by playing 2 of the same cutscene. Alright, now assign all that stuff in here. I just realized I could literally just use the same node multiple times, because it doesn't actually, like, these instructions aren't necessarily... Like, they don't need to be unique objects in the scene. To be fair, you're not gonna, like, sit there and have it play the same cutscene multiple times. That would be weird, but, you know. I don't know if this will affect the player's
Today, I'm gonna teach
speed
you how
in
to
the
face your
game, wouldn't it?
fears. First step to facing your fears is
Is it getting like louder each time? No, it doesn't affect their speed in the cutscene. Also, they're not walking. What the heck? The camera. Oh, the camera angles do update, which is probably a bad thing. Actually, I should have like a control on that inside of the cutscene. Like, you know, change camera to this, change camera to that. Not need the player specifically to walk over one of the triggers. In fact, walking over the camera trigger should not trigger anything.
today, I'm gonna teach
Okay,
you
so we're
how
gonna
to
see
face
this
your
twice in a row
fears.
now.
First step to facing
Looks like
your
everything's
fears
working fine, but I mean, of course it is, because it's... Ooh, we got some errors. What are these errors we got? Object not set to an instance of an object. Is current actor moving? Wait, what? Okay, that's fucked. This should just be if reach destination set moving not true. And then if they're moving again after this, fine, whatever, but... I don't... That doesn't seem like that's the error that would be happening, though, would it? I guess it's like a stacked up thing, where like if it happens multiple times, then it blows up. I don't fucking know. I don't know why that happened. Either way, that's definitely like, that was bad code that was there that we just fixed. Well, I hope you guys liked that video, because we're gonna see it 3 more times. Actually, hold on. Alright, skip. Boom. He's not fucking moving, god damn it. We're just stuck in cutscene hell now. What's up, Gabbo? Oh, man. Damn it. I'm not sure what's happening here.
Fuck this shit!
No, we're so close. We can't not.
The poison's got to be.
Forgot I had that one. Got a lot of outbreak sound routines. It's like, I don't know why, but the poison's got to me. Such a solid... There's so many great voice lines in that franchise, though, in that spin-off series. My favorite's gotta be, I don't even know the voice on the top of my head, but the like, good ending for the second Outbreak game, as when you're playing as David, he like picks up a phone for like 2 seconds, says like 3 words to someone, then hangs up. And it's like a public payphone, it's not like his telephone or anything. Okay, so like this stuff shouldn't be firing off when we're like in, like, I don't know. God. Like none of this logic. Oh, shoot. That's a problem. Okay. Crap. I guess we set skipped equals true over here and not at the start of all this. That's part of the issue for sure. Oh, am I using the value from this? Hold on. It might not be. No, I am. Okay, yeah. That explains why the vignette was still visible. No, it's not out of date. It's really... Whoa. I didn't mean to set that to 100. Skip it? Oh, he's moving! Yes! Okay. Please tell me this will work. I'm gonna skip this too. Boom. Video number 2. Video number 3. Errors out the wazoo. What has happened? Why did everything get nulled out? Fuck. I do generally think that, like, we shouldn't be calling the update loop if we are currently in... Yeah, you know what? Hold on. That's why I made that method, so we can call it whenever we need it, you know? I didn't mean to hit build, I want to hit play! It is really funny that the player speed does respect, like, the cutscene, so, like, whatever you set in the console for, like, movement, it just doesn't apply. I don't actually know why that is, because I feel like it's moving at the play- No! There's a speed that you set when you tell it to go- that's why. It's just part of the cutscene logic. I already had this. Alright. I want to watch him walk all the way there. Alright. I'm gonna do something different. I'm gonna let this play out and see what happens. This is gonna play twice. Well, if everything goes well, it'll play twice. It just, like, won't play it twice. I don't... What's up with that? So, it successfully plays the video and then hides itself when it's done, but it doesn't, It's like it won't play it twice? I want to see if I can trigger that error again by calling this. It's like it didn't... I don't know. I just do not know. Hold on. I got a mild idea of what's going on, actually. Well, I have an idea of how to at least look at this, I guess. Next instruction. Pardon me. We can get at least a vague idea of what the hell is happening. Oh, okay. Thank you. That's cool, I guess. Something fucky's going on. We'll get to the bottom of it. Didn't mean to build that, but, I mean, doesn't hurt anything, I guess, that it built it. It's just gonna do it again, unfortunately. Skip, skip.
Today, I'm going to teach you how to face your
Let's
fears.
watch it.
Now, the first step to facing your fears
Name equals 2 move. Name equals 5 play again type cutscene. It didn't work though. I guess just playing 2 cutscenes back to back is the issue here. I mean, yeah, it's probably invoking the exact same thing, because like when you press skip during a cutscene, it will, or during an FMV, it'll just go to the next instruction by calling next instruction. So, crap. Oh, but index equal, no, hold on. It did invoke this, it just, what? Okay, what happens when it does this? Where's that skip call again? Okay. So when this happens, oh, it just calls handle, okay. And it did do that, it played the video correctly, it just, and again, it does the same, like, issue, or has the same issue when it's like if I just let it play, like if I don't press skip. So it's not strictly a skip issue, I guess. But yeah, skip video. And it calls finish video. Which should call the callback. That otherwise appears to be working. I mean, you can see from the fact that, like, when you're walking or whatever, or when I skip the first one, he does walk correctly. It's specifically like finishing one video and starting another one, which is weird because like all the teardown stuff should happen before the next one like gets invoked, no matter what. Okay. What else happens? Okay, maybe this is part of the issue. It's gotta be, right? Because, like, what else is this stuff doing normally? Well, we're already taking up the index, so that's not the issue here. Because we have a for loop where it's just like, okay, go through all the instructions. If it tells it to, like, move any actor anywhere, move it to the position that instruction says. So it kind of just, like, hyper processes all of the like current instructions up until it hits the next FMV. But when it hits the FMV, then it just calls this part of the logic, and like this is a out of bounds check / teardown check once we get to the, like, the top of the, or the end of the list. This is just a check. Actually, is it? No, this is, oh, actually, okay. This could cause problems that I don't call this. You know what? Actually, okay. I'm gonna see if this fixes it. Because I think it might. Maybe I was onto something initially. But yeah, current index, minus, and then just call, instead of calling that, call next instruction. That seems to be a clean way of handling things. I don't know. That'll be weird with some of the skip logic, but I don't know. I don't know what else to do at this point. It's a tangled web I've woven.
Today.
And I wonder... No, it's not. It's not because I have multiple of these things being called. Okay. Like, it's invoking everything normally. That's the weird part. It's at least consistent, so whatever the issue is, it's, well, it's... it's coming from the same spot, at least. Seemingly. Chat, I'll be right back. I gotta think about this a little bit. And also use the restroom again. Okay. I don't know... Okay, you know what we should do instead? Debug-wise. Yeah, screw this. This is kind of useful, but it's working as expected right now, so I don't think it's necessary to, Likewise, this is also not helpful. It's good to know that it's not skipping over anything. It is calling both of these every time. This is confusing because it's like index is 3, but that's before it increments it, so it's like, this is correct. This is what's expected. Hello, Goon, happy coning. Thank you, Turner. We've already achieved the main thing I'm looking to do with this. It's just got some weirdness to it. Specifically, if I play 2 FMV cutscenes back to back, there's like an error where like it just doesn't play the second one. Oh right, I was gonna add more debugging. Yeah, so specifically, instead of debugging here, I would like to go to my FMV manager and have this explain what's happening. So let's just have, I just want to see what order things are happening, because I think like maybe it's tearing itself down before it loads the next one in, maybe? Dude, this is just the melody. This is also, oh, you know what? Earlier I said, oh, Adventure Island 2, I love that one. Super Adventure Island is the one I'm thinking of. Both on SNES, but, or no, Adventure Island 2 is not on SNES. I don't know what the hell played earlier, but, whatever that one was. Oh, there are 2 Super Adventure Islands. Alright, I don't know which one of them I like. Whatever. The one that's like a Metroidvania, that one's cool. The OG Adventure Islands are okay. I made it sound like I hate them. They're just whatever. They're fine. They're brutal. The difficulty on those games is intense. This is really all I need. I know there's like no details being output here, but that might actually just get us where we need to go. Like, my thought is it's like unloading the video after it's already called to like load the new one in. Either that, there actually could just be something fucked up with my other video instruction, like maybe this... No, that's the same thing. Yeah, it's not missing anything, parameter-wise. You know, I could have put the cutscene in this room. I don't know why I did. Alright, no, enough of that. Okay, we have play video called, skip video called, finish video called, play video called, skip finish, or skip video called, finish video called, play video called. That's the correct order. Damn it. I was hoping I would see like skip get called and then somehow like play interjected in between that, but that's not what happens. Okay, darn. Okay, but actually though... Ah, I see what's happening. Yeah, that'll do it. Okay, do this stuff first. That's the problem. That's actually the problem. If I had put my other debug thing at the end of this to say, oh, when did you finish calling finish video, I would definitely see that it is calling play video before that, because this callback is... This is why you don't do what I did here with actions. This is bad. This is why this is bad code, chat. So this is like a generic action that's a parameter that we pass in when we first call this. It's basically our callback method. I mean, it is a callback method, that's what it is. But that's just like erased some of the visibility as to what's happening, which is how this situation occurred. Anyway, I fixed the bug. But yeah, it's calling back to the other, logic so that it will invoke the next instruction, but it does all of that before getting out of this call. So doing this stuff that like hides the UI and nulls out all of the video and everything just wipes that away. I'm shocked that didn't cause an error, because like we call play on that after I like blank it out. Anywho, that should be the last little gotcha here. We're gonna watch. Okay, we're gonna do two tests. One, we watch this in its entirety. Didn't mean to watch this cutscene. Whatever, it's fine.
Today, I'm gonna teach you how to face.
Get ready to see this video 3 times in a row. Sorry for the yelling. No callback. What the hell? Oh, I played myself. Yeah, let's just not set that, I guess. Alright, I lied. We gotta watch this video in its entirety 4 times. Well, I mean, 4 times including that one just now. And then we'll skip it the other times. Hey, it worked. Also, I lied. I did the other way. I did it the other way around. Totally intentionally, chat. Trust me.
Today,
Alright, now we'll watch all of them back to back.
Now, the first step to facing your fears is.
I apologize. It's the only video that I... Well, I mean, I didn't even have this video available. I snagged it. I couldn't think of, like, another short video. For some reason, I just thought of this. I also really could have made it so the player did not need to move that far across this fucking map. And then again, even further on the other instruction after it. Oh well. Behold my cutscene. Oh, you know why he's not moving? It's because I need to set... I have a thing for this. This animation flag parameter. You just set, like, walking, and then he'll turn on and he'll turn off. Actually, I can even do that. Hold on. And this play, and we just... Boom! It works! Alright. And we're in position. Skipping through all of it worked. Watching all of it worked. We have basically every configuration here. We have it starting with an FMV cutscene. We have it ending with an FMV cutscene. I guess we don't have it ending without an FMV cutscene. We can do that really quick, like, actually. Hold up. Just literally change this to these 3 moves. Let's test it with this scenario. I guess one in the middle of everything would be probably a good test. Yeah, let's do that too. Hold on. I'm just gonna do it this way, actually. Ooh. Pardon me. Hiccups. Did we just, like, do this in 2 hours and I'm, like, actually fully done with what I was trying to do? That's insane. Alright, we'll do it once where we watch all of it, then we reload it, and then we do it again where I skip everything, and then we're good at that point. Actually, no. I want to... 3 things. So those 2 tests, they're those... Yeah, where we watch everything, where we skip... Actually, no, 4 tests. Skip just the cutscene, skip just the things that aren't the cutscene, and then I'll consider this done. I think we're good, though. I think we actually have it. Well, since we're done so quickly, I will go check out now, well, I mean, we're gonna do the other test case I just described, but, alright, now we're gonna skip everything. Boom. Perfect. Perfect. And now we're gonna skip the cutscene, but nothing else. And then lastly, we skip the movement, but not the cutscene. As long as all of that works, I would consider this done. And if we ever actually have any FMV cutscenes, great, we'll be able to use them. If not, oops. Yeah, no. I could make him walk if I set like the right. There's like you can pass in like an animation flag via a string, and then whatever actor it is, it will just toggle that as though it were a feature flag. Oh yeah, also I mean, I don't know why this would break suddenly, because this is just like save logic that has been working the entire time, but there we go, yeah. It does know that we have watched cutscene with ID 1. I didn't mean to close the entire game. We have one more test to run. Skip the movement, not the cutscene. You guys get to see that video one more time. Can't wait for this video to get DMCA'd to hell, because I just am playing a YouTube video over and over. You know what? If anyone deserves that to claim that DMCA, probably that dude. Brilliant vintage YouTube video. Alright, everything's working. Alright, the one thing I did want to check on... Well, number one, do I have any leftover, like, debug stuff here? No. Cool. Let me commit my code real quick, like. And that'll be the player prefab scene. That'll be... cutscene. Cutscene instruction. Cutscene manager. Cutscene trigger. FMV manager. Game constants. Not player.cs. Do not check in the OGV file that I've been using, as I do not have the rights to it. I do not want to check in anything that I've done with this particular scene, this park main scene. We Gucci. Alright, let's see if we can refactor this to not be horrible now. That's what I would like to do now. But first, added support for loading, or playing, there we go. Playing FMV cutscenes in the, FMV cutscenes during a cutscene. I don't know how else to word that. Whatever. Committed, pushed, it's out there. Cool. So now we expand this a little further. Well, two things. One, I would like to... Like, we already have the ability to skip, like, loading cutscenes, and that's one button. We should use that button for skipping the cutscene, like the skip button for the cutscene. And or long-term, we'll have a menu that you can do it with. I don't know. But I kind of want to implement pausing. I think we can do that pretty easily, because, like, the in-game stuff is all logic I'm controlling internally. The only thing that's weird is, like, if it's playing an animation on an actor, it'll probably keep playing that animation, but that's okay. I think that's fine. Whatever. I'm not going to bother making, like, UI for that tonight, but I can, like, get the functionality for it put together easy enough. Because, like, we would want something on screen, obviously, to say, like, hey, you're pausing right now. You know? So, to that end... Oh, FMV manager, that's exactly where I want to be. And then what we do is FMV player.pause equals not FMV player.pause. I'm a genius, what can I say? Now, this is going to be a little complicated. Cutscene manager. You are a genius, Goon. Well, thank you. So what I want to do... Oh yeah, I forgot we put that in there. Let's see here. How do I want to do that? I'm not even sure how I do this, I'm gonna be honest. Let's, like, having this on skip cutscenes not bad. I mean, well, okay. I don't want to call skip cutscene when we press pause. Yeah, actually, you know what? That's already... That skipping is working. Let's leave that as is. I mean, well, we're going to change the button, but beyond that, we'll leave it as is. So this will be the actual pause, and then I want to change this to... Was it confirm? I think confirm is the button I'm looking for. It's the same as the shoot button, I think. Because it's like... does everything. Yeah. Confirm is the button we're looking for. I feel quite certain of that. Although I don't see it in the actual player script, weirdly enough, which I'm pretty sure somewhere in there it checks, you know, like... Do I use... No, I don't. How does it shoot? Chad, I've written too much code. I don't know how my game works anymore. Handle shooting. What button do you use? Confirm. Is that... Am I just missing somewhere in here where it's showing the player? Like, no, it doesn't. What? Oh, it's... Ah, that's annoying. Anyway, whatever, that's fine. I mean, I have a using statement, so I don't need to reference the game constants file as like a static class. I've once again played myself in the long compendium of times that has happened while I've been coding. Anyway, going back to cutscene manager, just change this to confirm. I already did. Perfect. Pause cutscene. Return. Why am I always like returning after this? Does this matter? What? Okay, I was like, I know this song. What is this one from? It's from the only Final Fantasy game I've ever finished. Yet somehow not the Final Fantasy game I've spent the most time playing. That would be FF9. Speaking of retro games, maybe we end the stream out by doing another little session of looking at footage of games and building our list. I might actually not do the PS1 one because we're coming up on the end. We have 3 N64 games left. I need to finalize that list, and also there's only like 300 N60. Well, there's 390 some N64 games. But I bet we could get through all of those because we've already played like 190 of them at this point. You know. Alright. If. Actually, just call the current cutscene .pause cutscene. Let that thing manage this. I don't... And you know what, actually, even better... Oh yeah, okay. Skip cutscene's necessary because it is calling other stuff. I think here we just call the current cutscene. Whoa. Alright, so we call pause cutscene. We need to make that into a method here. If currently watching FMV, what the fuck? Weird autofill, but okay. Yeah, it's our favorite. We're gonna do it again. Keep retrieving this FMV player all across this fucking cutscene script. FMV player.pause. And actually, yeah, that's perfect because this will toggle. Likewise, over here, for the in-game part of the cutscene, I'm gonna need an internal boolean. We could use it here as well, I suppose, but I don't think it's really worth it. Is cutscene paused? I don't know why I made that gesture right now. I almost said we got lucky. We've been doing too well. It's complete polar opposite of last week where I just ate shit constantly, like, metaphorically speaking. A good portion of that was just me not having done Unity in a while, but also there's definitely just, like... skill issue in the stuff I was trying to do last night. Oh. I saw another email coming and I was gonna swear if that was that t-shirt company again. It's actually Twitch telling me that I've been paid, so thank you all. Genuinely. I know I'm giggling, but okay, if you're watching an FMV, do that. Otherwise, wrong variable. Got to put an equal symbol there. Still mad at me for that because I need to do this. Ah. There we go. That way, that way this thing can manage whether it's paused or not. Like it'll bubble the info back up to the actual cutscene object. Cool. That's fine. You know, I came in here to refactor and we ended up just implementing pause, which I'm actually not that mad about. That's good. You know what, actually, from here, this should be okay, because now, what we want to do is, if you're paused, in the update loop, just fucking don't do anything, just exit immediately. There's the update loop. If initialized, if not initialized, or skipped, or currently watching an FMV, or just paused, return. I think we've done it, chat. Let's see. Let us see if that worked. Refactoring be damned. I don't know. If this works, I'm kind of happy right now. Quite content with what we've made tonight. Let's set it up. Oh, I forgot I rearranged everything. Pause. Pause. Damn it. Doesn't work. Works on the video side.
Today, I'm going to teach you how to face your fears. The first step to face...
Oh, I guess if you skip, you should unpause. I think I know what's wrong. It's toggling it correctly because it was paused and it knew it was paused. I need to, well, okay, there's a couple things I need to do. There's like a constant force that's being applied to the player. I need to like, this is not going to be as simple as I was hoping. Well, number one, we're skipping the cutscene. This is the cutscene manager, I'm in the wrong spot entirely. Play pause. You're good, that actually works perfectly, but if you skip, or honestly just if the video finishes somehow. Well, no, because I can't bubble that back up. Fuck. Okay, I think any time that, like, next whatever is called, right? Next instruction here. You're just not paused if you're if you're calling this. Like, just straight up. Okay. So this is just checking if you've reached the destination. So if it's paused, it's actually never going to call this code. But I need the player to actually pause. You know. Target actor dot move to position instantly. Cool. Oh, actually, you know what? Instead of... Okay, hold on. You're unpaused if you hit skip. Simple as that. I guess that also should be here too. It seems like I'm just kind of like spamming that to like fix like a state issue that I have with my game, and I kind of am doing that, but like this is the solution down here for the skip issue. Like just set it here. Like if you called skip, then like okay, well if you were paused, just whatever. And that'll flow nicely if I end up putting the actual skip cutscene option in a menu, which I might. Like if you pause the menu, if you pause a cutscene, something should come up if nothing else. But then like maybe that's how you skip. Like you pause it and then there's like a button or something you actively click, and maybe it'll even ask you, are you sure? So yeah, I think I just don't need it in the other spot. You know what? Let's take it out of the other spot. I don't like the way that like I'm just randomly setting a variable in case it's in the wrong state. Like, nah, fuck that. We should have our state should be clean. It should be laid out in a way that will always just like give consistent results no matter what the player's doing. This engine will have a strong core if nothing else, I suppose. This is Earthbound music, yeah. No, this is a Lufia 2 music. Wait, but it's the same composer, isn't it? I think so. Or maybe there's some like... Well, this is sold by Natsume. Not even made by, sold by them. Who made it? Anyway. I don't know anything about the Lufia games, personally. Okay, so... Move to play. Okay, this is for skip. Skip does not matter here. That stuff's still working just fine. Not too concerned about it. I'm not worried about it. There's worse shit on the local. I fucking love Sorry to Bother You. Or no, not Sorry to Bother. I think you should leave. Whatever. One of those. Those are two very different things. But set move to position. Okay, so this is doing something, right? Current speed equals, yeah, that's right, you do give it a speed and that's how fast it goes there. Oh, it's tweening. Ah, man. Okay, how do I pause a tween then? What the fuck? Godot, pause tween. Oh, there's a pause method. Awesome. Nice. Okay, well, there you go. I guess I could have just tried, yeah. Boom. Set pause mode. Thanks, man. Yeah, it's just... Okay. We just call pause and unpause. The unfortunate thing is we dispose of this immediately. Unfortunate. Move towards position. What is this? Who calls this guy? Cutscene does. What? Oh. What? No, that can't be how it moves, because this couldn't be getting called if the... Yeah, if paused, then don't call this. I'm incredibly confused right now. This is gonna destroy my computer, but whatever. Thanks, man. Come on then. Here we go. Yeah, so it's not calling that. So that might be wholly unnecessary. Oh. So it'll just go past its position because it never processes the end of it. But I guess, how does this work exactly? Move towards position. Oh wait, no, I don't. The tween is strictly just there for like rotating towards the thing. Okay, so that's. I don't need that tween. That won't do anything. I don't know if that's true or not past me that wrote that comment, but I guess I trust you. Well, that's pretty spiffy the way I do that. Oh, this is like fucked. This will actually like mess up the everything, I think. If like the position's like not aligned with the player vertically, like they'll just tilt down, right? Oh, that's why. Sassy Goon. Alright, well whatever with that. Wait, return false. What do I do with this? Okay, I guess we'll just do this. Because there's like... Oh, this is what it is. Okay, hold on. Protected bool is cutscene paused. And we'll have to call that if there's a relevant actor when pause happens. So public void set cutscene paused. Bool is paused. Hooray, it wrote some of my code for me. Okay, so we'll need to call that, but more important than that, we'll need to take this is cutscene pause. This is actually going to be inside the player, and then any other actor that I will have as a cutscene actor will also implement something similar, which kind of sucks, but whatever. If I do this, I can find it. Oh my gosh. Why am I doing all this stuff with it? Wait, move towards position. Is this an override? Dude, I'm back here. Son of a bitch. Oh, fuck. Okay, yeah. Literally is here. Here is what I'm looking for. I'm hoping that works. Oh, I need to set it. Oh, I also need to delete that, don't I? Cutscene.process. Okay, no thanks. I don't need that anymore. Oh. Instructions. Actor. Not equal null. Then take that guy and call whatever. There. Now the value should flow through to them. This actually feels like a much better way to like send data across. I quite like that pattern. Because you can trace back like where everything's coming from easier that way. Moment of truth. Pause. Unpause. Pause. Skip. Pause. Skip. Ooh, didn't unpause. Alright, there's some minor bugs with this. For the most part, it appears to be working. I don't quite know what that was about. Oh, wait, okay, specifically when I'm skipping from an FMV, I think I know where that is. Okay, hold on. I don't know what I'm telling you guys, like, skip, not that, skip. Yeah, if you're doing a skip, then also I need to funnel this value through elsewhere. Because skip video is just going to do that. Well, no, because we already set it false here. Oh, we need to do more than just set it false. We need to, crap, we need to set that in a bunch of spots. Dang it. Ooh, this is the weakness of this pattern actually, because we have to like pass the value through, so we can't just change it at the root, otherwise it won't propagate all the way through. That's not great. It's such a specific thing right now. I'm not going to bother polishing that, but I will log that as a bug. So it's specifically okay. Bug when pausing an FMV, then pressing skip if there are in-game cutscene parts after that, it will still think the cutscene is paused. Otherwise, pause/skip seems to be working as intended. Cool. Alright. I quite like what we got done here tonight, chat. I'm gonna quit while I'm ahead, and then we'll find... You know what? I think I will actually go look at a bunch of N64 games, so that, just so that we can like finalize our list of our part 2 of our N64 marathon here. But yeah, that's gonna do it for our dev portion of the stream. GG's on getting FMVs playing in Goon's House of Doom 2 / Goon's Museum of Doom, actually, is what I'm calling this game. I don't know why I keep saying the other thing. Anywho, yeah, let me get all that set up really quick. 1 second.